Okay, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Epiphany Center for the Arts. My name is David Chase, and I'm the co-founder of the Epiphany Center for the Arts, along with my wife, Kimberly. She and I were married here October 5th of 96, so it's a place that's very special to us in our hearts. First thing I'd love to do is get a round of applause for all of you for being here. Not only supporting these musicians, but supporting culture in Chicago and the Epiphany Center for the Arts. And from the bottom of my heart, I am grateful and I thank you. We are in for a fantastic show today here in the Sanctuary. The Sanctuary is one of 4 live music venues. We have 8 visual art galleries, many of you have viewed those today, and pretty much any room or the entire venue can be rented for private events. We're excited to announce that today's show is I believe it's being live streamed. Is Jordan back there? Yes, he is. And our platform for live stream is ourconcerts.live. And this will run for the next 48 hours. So if you know somebody who was unable to make it here today, whether it's here in the States or abroad, let them know to go to our website, epiphanychai.com, and hit the live stream. I believe it's $10, and they can watch the performance in effect live now and recorded for the next 48 hours. That recording is then given to Ronnie, and from there, the musicians can use that for promotional purposes to let everybody else know how wonderful they are and how awesome the performance is here at the Epiphany Center for the Arts. With that, I am going to turn it over to Ronnie to announce the other band members. And this is his second performance here, correct?
Correct.
And many, many more to come. And we are thrilled for this event. Particularly, I am excited to see how the dance component interacts with all of the musicians. So, Ronnie, from here, will you please take it away?
Definitely. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you all for coming, too. Well, we are members of various groups here and individual musicians from all over. We are part of a group called Surabhi Ensemble. We're also part of a group called Las Guitarras de España. And this was a show that we put together many years back now. I think Carlo had a residency at the Instituto Cervantes. And we thought, well, what can we do over there? And let's bring the world to Instituto Cervantes. So I will introduce everybody once you actually see everybody who's out here. But for now, let us begin. In the 9th century, during the dawn of the golden age of Islam, the musical legend Ziryab left Baghdad, Iraq, traversed Greater Syria, Egypt, and North Africa. He crossed the Straits of Gibraltar and finally landed in Al-Andalus, known today as Andalusia, Spain. With him, he brought new music, fashion, culinary arts, and culture from the Middle East and North Africa. Arabic, Ziryab's native tongue, would become the predominant language of poetry, politics, philosophy, and science in Al-Andalus, and was spoken alongside Hebrew and Old Castilian Spanish. Andalusia became a place where Jews, Muslims, Christians, and people from different ethnic backgrounds and continents would coexist for over 700 years. Together, they contributed in creating a unique and diverse society that shaped the European Enlightenment and the New World. To this day, the mere mention of Al-Andalus brings back a nostalgia for this era for people from many cultures. The trail still continues today through music and words. Return to us, O 1001 nights, your twilight mist of perfume, for love is satiated from the early morning dew. Longing renders my life abandoned, and your stories are a vast meadow across the span of time. ألف ليلة غيمة العطر فالهوى يروي غليلا من ندى الفجر إن أشواق الطويلة أغفرت عمري وحكاياك خميلة في مدى الدهر أرجعي يا ألف ليلة يا ألف ليلة يا ألف ليلة غيمة العطر Ziryab brought with him a wealth of culture from North Africa and the East in Baghdad, but most notably, he brought the musical instrument al-oud. In Cordoba, al-oud would later become the European lute, taking its name from al-oud, and is the ancestor of other stringed instruments, including the guitar. In addition to instruments and musical styles, poetry was one of the greatest contributions from the centuries-long history of Andalusia. Muwashshahat and Zajal are two poetic forms that came out of Andalusia, first in Arabic and eventually also adopted for Hebrew and other Ibero-Romantic languages. The themes of love and romance are found in the Arabic poem song form from Andalusia, which evolved into medieval Renaissance music of Europe. When my love began to sway, her beauty infatuated me, and in a fleeting moment I am held captive in love. From my heart's agony, my promise is juxtaposed with worry, and no one to plead for mercy but to you, my queen beauty. For I am compelled to love despite my heart's agony. Aman, 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 yane. أمان 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 حبي جمال فتنا أمان 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 أو ما بلحظة سرنا أو ما بلحظة سرنا أمان 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 حبي جمال فتنا أمان 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 وعدي ويا حيرتي وعدي ويا حيرتي مني رحم شكوتي بالحب من لوعتي إلا مليك الجمال إلا مليك الجمال في الحب من لوعتي أمان 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 لما بدا يتثنى لما بدا يتثنى أمان 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 حبي جمال فتنا أمان 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 لما بدا يتثنى لما بدا يتثنى أمان 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 حبي جمال فتنا أمان 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 Pedro Darwish, Leticia Aravena. By invitation of Abd al-Rahman II, Emir of Cordoba and descendant of the Syrian Umayyad dynasty, Ziryab settled in Andalusia and started one of the first music schools open to the public for both men and women. The following song is actually a 10th century ode written by Mut'a, one of Ziryab's students in the Cordoban court. Woe to the one who covers their love, for who can cover the light of day? As much as I have possessed my own heart, when it became attached, it flew away. Oh, to my wonder as I behold its radiance. Does love belong to me, or am I merely its alias? يجمعنا للحب موعدنا والشوق يزرعنا والطعن يحصدنا ينتظر والشوق يستعير قلبي قلت تعرفه الليل والقمر بلغوا يا قمر إذا ينشر الخبر إني غداة غد يغتالني سهر While a great deal of Islamic and Eastern Christian influence is found in the Arabic music and poetry of Andalusia, one needs simply to visit the Jewish quarters of Córdoba or Toledo, Spain, to witness the contribution of Jewish scholars who coexisted among their fellow Muslim and Christian Andalusians. The following piece, Desle al mi amor, is sung in Ladino, a Judeo-Spanish spoken by Sephardic Jews. It's a story of a young lady who says, "Tell my beloved, if he truly loves me, to bring the mule and take me away." Sevilla de la Noche, Seville at Night, is composed by our very own Mr. Carlo Basile. It is a Sevillana, a traditional Spanish folk form, later influenced by flamenco and accompanied by dance. The song is set to an Arabic Andalusian poem about Al-Andalus, penned by the 14th century poet Lisan ad-Din ibn Khatib, whose poems adorn the walls of the Nasrid palaces in Alhambra fortress in Granada, Spain. May the time of generous rains fall with profound blessings. Oh, for our longing of our time in Andalusia. Was your arrival but a dream, or did you stealthily pass in reality? Our slumber was sweetened disturbed only by the morning like a guardian soldier. Vanishing stars take us with them, or perhaps 'tis the influence of the daffodil flower's eyes. Soleá is one of the oldest palos, a flamenco form that dates back to the 19th century. Songs in this form are often accompanied by lyrics with themes of deep meaning, a true essence of Andalusian poetry. I was a stone and lost my center, and was thrown into the sea, and after a very long time, I came to find my center again. Letizia Aravena. The musical legacy of Andalusia has always remained connected to its past, but has never stopped growing. Indeed, Paco de Lucia, arguably one of the greatest flamenco guitarists from the late 20th and early 21st centuries, paid homage to the medieval musician Ziryeb in his pinnacle 1990 album entitled Ziryeb. The following piece is actually an original piece I composed entitled Zahma, that is also inspired by Ziryeb's legacy. The following medley of folk songs come to us all the way from Rajasthan, a region in the northwest part of India, from where the Roma people emigrated over 1,000 years ago, extending the trail through the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and in the 15th century, arriving in Spain. The musical influence of Spanish Roma people, also known as Gitanos, in Spain, contributed to the roots of flamenco music. The two songs in this medley, Ghumar and Nimura, pay tribute to the origins of the Roma people. Ghumar, which means to twirl in circles, is a traditional dance from northern India. And Nimura, which means lime, is one of the most well-known Rajasthani folk songs passed down over many generations among the Muslim Manganiyar and Langa communities of Jaisalmer and Barma, Rajasthan. Nimora, nimora, nimora. Nimora, nimora, nimora. Chata, chata, kacha, kacha. Nimora. Lay, do, nimora, lay, 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 do. Are, lay, do, lay, do, lay, do. Are, lay, do, lay, do, lay, do. Nimora, lay, do. Cha, ita, saniara, nimora, lay, do. Nimora, 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 nimora. Nimora, nimora, nimora. Nimora, nimora, nimora. Chota, chota, kacha, kacha. Nimora, lay, do, nimora, are, lay, lay, do. Are, lay, do, lay, do, lay, do. Are, lay, do, lay, do, lay, do. Nimora, lay, do. Ja, ita, saniara, nimora, lay, do. Nimora, lay, do. Nimora, are, lay, lay, do. Nimora, nimora, nimora. Nimora, nimora, nimora. Hey! Chata, chata, kacha, kacha. Nimora, lay, do, nimora, are, lay, do. Are, lay, do, lay, do, lay, do. Are, lay, do, lay, do, lay, do. Nimora, lay, do. Ja, ita, saniara, nimora, lay, do. Nimora, 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 nimora. Nimora, nimora, nimora. Nimora, nimora, nimora. Oh, chota, chota, kacha, kacha. Nimora, lay, do. Nimora, are, lay, 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 do. Are, lay, do, lay, do, lay, do. Are, lay, do, lay, do, lay, do. Nimora, lay, do. Ja, ita, saniara, nimora, lay, do. Nimora, lay, do. Nimora, lay, do. Nimora, lay, do. Kinderibora. This next piece is a farruca, a traditional Spanish flamenco style usually danced by men. The tradition actually changed when the renowned mid-20th century flamenco dancer Carmen Amaya also wore pants for her choreographies. Our version actually features variations of the classical Spanish piece Capricho Árabe by Francisco Tárrega and is danced by the talented Leticia Aravena, who, give it up, who also shows that a woman can always do a man's job. And she brought her own wood. I should not repeat what Carlos says sometimes. There goes the video. Leticia Aravena. Ale. Leticia Aravena. What made Andalusia's golden age so unique was that it brought together people from many ethnic and religious backgrounds. In 1492, Islamic rule had ended on the Iberian Peninsula with the surrender of the last Emir of Granada. And not long after, the Spanish Inquisition resulted in a mass expulsion of Spanish Jews and Muslims, ending centuries of convivencia, coexistence. For many people, this longing is still felt through the generations. Perhaps the great Jewish poet Yehuda Halevi from Andalusia describes this feeling best in his Ibero-Romantico Arabic and Ladino mix of languages. Bese mu corazón de mí, ya Rab se me tornará, tan mal me doler lil habib, enfermo ed cuando sanará. My heart has left me, O Lord, will you transform me? So great is my pain for the beloved, it is sick, when will it be cured? Through the generations, artists still celebrate the Andalusian heritage of innovative styles based on shared history. The next medleys are a combination of flamenco Árabe traditions showing the Andalusian trail's stories are still a vast meadow across the span of time. Param Pom Pom and Sitti Khetiara are two popular hits from the 1970s, sung respectively by the Spanish singer and actor Manuel Escobar and the Lebanese singer and actress Torub. Both were actually contemporaries of each other who created timeless classic versions of the same song, one in Spanish and the other in Arabic.
ستي يا ختيارة يا زينة كل الحارة حبيبي اللي بحبه ناطرني بالسيارة بلبس فستان الأخضر ولا فستان الأحمر عازمني عالسهرية دليني وين نسهر بحبه ما أقدر نخبي وعيونه خلت قلبي برماد السيجارة بارم بام بام بارم بارم بام بيرو بيرو بارم بارم بام بيرو بيرو بارم بارم بام بام everyone بارم بام بام بارم بارم بام بيرو بيرو بارم بارم بام بيرو بيرو بارم بارم بام Para
Our last piece is also a medley, including the song Ya Bint Bladi, O Daughter of My Country, which in the 60s actually helped popularize Arab-Andalusian music in the mainstream in North Africa. It's been sung in Arabic, Hebrew, Ladino, Spanish. Our version actually combines two pieces, Ya Bint Bladi and La Tarara, a flamenco song from a poem by the Spanish writer Federico Lorca. The song and its many versions have come to represent this shared pluralistic history of Al-Andalus. Indeed, the Andalusian Trail can serve as one of many paths from the past to the present to help us better understand how we may also coexist in the future.
يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك. يا بنت بلادي يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك. يا بنت بلادي ay tarara loca mueve la cintura para los muchachos de la aceituna. Ay tarara sí la tarara no, ay tarara línea de mi corazón. Ay tarara sí la tarara no, ay tarara línea de mi corazón. صغيرة ومزيانة قارية وفنانة، صغيرة ومزيانة وقارية وفنانة، وهيك عبيت انا. يا بنت بلادي يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك. يا بنت بلادي tienen mi tarara, un mesao verde, no de volante y de cascabel. Ay tarara, sí, la tarara, no. Ay tarara, línea de mi corazón. Ay tarara, sí, la tarara, no. Ay tarara, línea de mi corazón. يلعرض وتجود قبضة الحدود، يلعرض وتجود قبضة الحدود، والبرد بين الخدود. يا بنت بلادي يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك. يا بنت بلادي يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك، وزين اللي فيك قلبي كي يبغيك. يا بنت بلادي يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك يا بنت بلادي سلبوني عينيك وزين اللي فيك قلبي كيبغيك وزين اللي فيك قلبي كيبغيك يا بنت بلادي Allez. Kinarivora, Letizia Aravena, Carlo Basile on guitarra, Bob Garrett percussion, Greg Nergard bass, Fedra Darwish dance, flute, vocal. I'm Ronnie Malley. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming out tonight. All right, we'll do it. All right. Let's do Freebird. Thank you. So, no, not Freebird today, sorry. This is a song that kind of brought us together. This is a song that Carlos sent to me many years ago and said, here, check this song out. We call it Chicago. I said, Chicago? Like Frank Sinatra? Or what are you talking about? He said, no, they say Chicago in it. And I listened to the song and I said, hey, this is actually an Algerian song. It's a Rai song by Shab Khalid, and it's called Ya Waharan. And Waharan, Oran in English, is actually a city in Algeria. And there's a moment in there, you want to listen for it, where he does say Chicago. He's saying, from Alhambra to Chicago, I will follow you. So you did hear right. You did. Your ears were not failing you. But listen for that Andalusian cadence, that sound. It's in here. You're going to hear it. يا بحرن روحي بسلامة قلبي كان يبغي كان نكوي تعودتي للجدود انا راهي مملية وذن طاح الليل انا نخاف عليك يا بحرن روحي بسلامة قلبي كان يبغي كان نكوي عودتي للشذوذ انا راهي مملية وذن طاحل انا نخاف عليك ويا الليل يا الليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل ويا ليل يا ليل ويا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ولا شيكاغو ليل ما نهار قصاص يعيط فيه يضل ويطول بين الكافيه واذا طاح الليل انا نخاف عليك حتى الحمراء ولا شيكاغو ليل ما نهار قصاص يعيط فيه ويضل وإذا طاح الليل أنا نخاف عليك ويا الليل يا الليل يا ليل يا ليل ويا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل ويا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل ويا ليل
That was absolutely spectacular and phenomenal. We call this acoustic magic for a reason. The dancers, you were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You brought a new, exciting element to Epiphany. I just want to let you know, Kareem Nagy and Ronnie will be performing back here August 14th, okay, with Hussam, all right? And I'm sure we're going to have many, many other dates with these amazing musicians. And I just want to hear another round of applause for the musicians. They're available, I'm sure, to meet with you afterward. The bar remains open here and downstairs. It's such a beautiful day. Feel free to hang out on our terrace in the courtyard. We'd love to have you just enjoy the rest of the afternoon. And I hope more than anything that this music and this experience today move the dial in your life in some way. And that's what we go for, all right? Thank you, and look forward to seeing you all back again. All right. Beautiful job.
Thank you, David. Thank you all for coming out, too. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to us. And we want to thank our sound people, too, by the way, our production crew. Without them, none of this would be possible, by the way. And if you do know people that haven't seen this yet, feel free to let them know. It will be available for live stream as well. Thank you so much.